Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more My Hero Academia, you guys. I cannot wait to get into this next episode, this next battle. If you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, just to comment a little bit on the last episode, I just want to reiterate, again, I said this in my reaction to the last episode, but I just want to say again that I love Bakugo so much. And it's so funny because I started out probably in a position where he was at first, like the hardest character for me to get on board with, maybe. I wouldn't say he was hard because he's always been like well written and interesting to see. But at some point, just through getting to know him better, I have become such a fan of him. Like, he is seriously one of my favorite characters now. I always know I'm in for something good when he's in, he's the star of the story. I do love that he is such a layered character, and he can be strategic instead of just like hot-headed. He can be a team player. He can care about being a hero. He can do all these like positive things. And we know that so much about him now, yet he's still Bakugo, Like, I like that at no point has he lost kind of what makes his personality so unique. Like, the kind of fieriness and, like, the nicknames and the being, just his way. I also love translating Bakugo speak because it's just so much fun. And once you know what to look for, like once you know Bakugo, you can just see exactly what he's really saying. So I loved last episode. I really, really enjoyed how we've come to a point where he trusts his teammates so much and they trust him so much. Like, they get him as well. I feel like they know his way and they respect him, and that mutual respect, like, they were just able to sing together perfectly as a team and like have each other's backs and just not only win, but like destroy. like no losses whatsoever of any of the team members. The class 1B team did really, really well. But they were just not quite there, Doesn't mean they did badly or that they're, not doing well, but and that's what this is all about at the end of the day. Anyway, it's not like it's a training exercise. So, when I see them being hard on themselves, I'm like, guys, you are kids. You are teenagers, you are in high school, and you are doing just fine. But it's the fact that they are hard on themselves that way that drives them to do better. And that's why they're all like at such a high level for being like young individuals. So, all right, guys, this is the match I think a lot of us have been waiting for. Not to throw shade on any of the other matches, because I think they've all been really, really good and I've enjoyed them. But this is the one, like, for me personally, I've been like, I can't wait. I don't know. They've got me, like, not doubting. I know he's going to do fine, but just the fact that, like, Izuku is having a little bit of unpredictability right now. I think there's enough the stakes are just high enough to make you wonder, like, if this other team really, really, really pulled it off, and they have Shinso, what, like, it doesn't feel like, oh, this is gonna be like, this is gonna be like the Bakugo match where he's just gonna go in and destroy, like, I mean, I think it could actually be like challenging for both sides. So what do you say we go ahead and find out by jumping into this next episode of My Hero Academia? Let's get started. What? Oh my god. Oh no. Gantamakia. Ah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. He was having the memories too? He was having the memories too? That which is inherited. Guys, I'm so scared. I don't know why they'd show him at the beginning of this episode, but I am terrified. What did you remember? She had it too. The time has not yet come, so interesting. It will come one day. Are they referring to the doomsday thing? Something is coming to one of the One for All people. It would be really awful if it came right now in the middle of this match. He's like, nah. Oh, that's an interesting way to put it. That's quite a way to put it. Are they the same time? Uh-oh. Oh no, you're kidding me. Is he? So he can't talk. He can't say anything back. Oh no! I think he's just messing with him though. Copy, yep. Phantom Thief is a really sweet name, I gotta say. So if he copied Shinso's quirk for 5 minutes. I probably knew that and forgot it. Oh. Sheesh. Yeah, good point. We gotta see lips moving. He really is trying to goad him. Don't. He's. Oh dear. Oh dear. What was. Oh no. What is going on? What's. What's happening? The time has not yet come. I would love to know the answer to that. I would love to know the. Oh God, I think it's this. I think it's this. I think so. Oh God, it's like taking control. He can't control it. Oh my God, no, 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 no. This is a terrible time for this to happen. Oh my God. Get out of there. Get out of there. He can't control it. He can't control it. Oh no, what on earth is happening? A new power manifests now of all times, and it's completely out of his control. Guys, I'm scared. This feels very bad. This feels very bad. It's like dragging him. What the heck? Yeah. Oh, guys, hurting him is hurting. Holy crap, what's happening? Guys, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. This does not feel right. Yeah, end the match. End the match. End the match. Please end the match. He had to work so hard to control it. And now he finally has some control, and this happens. Yes. Don't panic, baby. Don't panic. Take a deep breath. Oh, honey. He's like worried for everyone else right now. Oh my lord, she's gonna get right up on him. She's not afraid. She'll get right up on him and just... She's like, that's for me. Everyone's reactions. Her mom's. You are such a doll. She wants to make people happy. She wants to help people. Yeah. Oh, she's always been there for him, you know? What are you gonna do, sweetie? Could he tell him to stop? Yes, good idea. Tell him to stop. Tell him stop doing that. If he doesn't, but we know he has to kind of know what he's doing in order to do it. You know, you can't just tell him something random. Son of a gun. Then be a hero right now and save him. Stop using that power. Stop using that. Oh, or that. Okay. But see, now this is a little problematic because he cannot control that. Or is that going to help him to control it? To use it to fight him? Or is it just going to make it go away? It's just going to make it go away. It's just going to make it... What is even Oh! Where are we now? Is this one of the other users? You're not alone. The time is ripe. The time is now. Oh, he can do that. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, no more shadows or anything like that. He is right there. They're living inside One for All. So you can live forever, kind of, with One for All. What? You're kidding. It's activated. It's activated. It's growing. What happens when it grows? What happens when it grows? Okay. Black Whip. Oh. It looks like a very efficient quirk. Because now it's a part of this. Oh my god. Oh. Control yourself. Because that's what's controlling the quirks. You need to be very careful, yes. So it becomes stronger every time. Holy crap. For a kid who had no quirk, this is pretty incredible. This is something a lot bigger than any one person who ever had it. Isn't it? He was able to go inside himself. Oh. Apparently, yes. Thank you. Yes. Oh, honey. You're gonna do this. You're gonna master it. There's a lot. Oh, man. Oh, what a time for this to all happen. I think, oh my god, All Might is sweating right now. The match goes on. The match goes on. Guys, that was absolutely insane. Let's review. Up to this point, we have known that One for All is being erratic, seemingly erratic, at least compared to like what All Might knows and remembers. Then Gran Torino recalls that there was this, like, and I feel like the first user, didn't he say something about, like, it's not time yet or something? Or am I remembering that incorrectly? I don't know. But, you know, she heard, you know, and only saw the shadow because they said it was like a dark, shadowy figure. So, and that's when she first got it. So it makes sense. Like, maybe she wasn't quite, none of it had manifested yet. And she heard something about this, you know, the time has not come. But now it seems like the time is here. So I'm guessing the time has something to do with it growing, or is it something altogether? Because I know they had mentioned kind of like the doomsday effect for the quirks. And I'm not sure if maybe it's both. I don't know. So just recapping, because we had a lot of info about One for All in this. How awesome is it that he can not only draw on the other users in visions, he can like instantly draw on their spirit, their quirk, and it sounds like it is very much affected by your mental state and where you are emotionally. So you have to be careful about using it in anger. Fortunately, I feel like if anyone knows how to get himself under control, it's Izuku. Because we're looking at someone who has worked so hard to adjust to even having a quirk at all, not to mention One for All. Like, he has had to really master the art of self-control. And plus he just has a heart of gold, you know? So I feel like his heart is in the right place. He knows what it is to really have to train himself. He has got this. And at first I was like, what a time for this to come out. But really though, when you think about it, what a time. He thought, I need to catch the guy. And the best quirk in the database of One for All users came on out. He just can't control any of it yet. I am so curious to know about the other quirks. I'm so curious to know. Wow, guys. So, also, can we talk about Uraraka just getting up in there and being like, seeing these like huge gnarly whip vine things and being like, whew, just gotta get to my man, gotta get to my friend. Seriously, I love that little moment that we had with her, just thinking back to why being a hero made such an impression on her in the first place, and also thinking who supports the heroes, you know, who helps the helpers, and just rushing in there to help him. Great idea having Shinso using the brainwashing. So I said way back that like the brainwashing could be incredibly helpful. You know, it's not just, yes, certainly the kind of name has kind of a negative connotation, and certainly, I mean, any quirk can be used for evil. Like any power, anything can be used for evil. That's just a fact. Whether it's quirks, whether it's actual powers in the real world, anything. But I said a while back, like, you could use that to help talk somebody out of a bad situation. You know, like, I think the example I used and a few other people were like, yes, this is what I was thinking as well, is like, you know, if somebody was like about to harm themselves or something, you could, like, you know, tell them not to jump or whatever. And in this case, because it was something he couldn't control within himself, Shinso was able to step in and help and, you know, take that temporary control enough to just kind of I think, get him to focus on something else. And then, of course, the slap also helped as well. Oh, All Might was sweating it out, you guys. All Might is learning along the way as well. You can tell, like, we're just piecing together the mysteries that are One for All, because it is clearly, like, I think that a few episodes back, Nana was saying something about how it's bigger than ourselves. And I can absolutely see that now. That it is this, like, the core of it is just this power that transcends the lives of the people who use it, and yet contains them within it as well. I could see how it's like it almost does feel mystical. It really does. Like, I could see that comparison. I think it was All Might that said, like, is it a cult or something? Wow, guys. Wow. Just wow. That was incredible. I knew the match was going to be good, but I legit thought it was just going to be, like, another match, you know? Nah. And having All for One at the beginning, too, just instantly set the tone that, like, this is not going to be a typical match. And they followed through. They followed through very, very well. All right, guys. Can't wait for next week. I cannot wait to see where this is. And the match goes on, guys. The match goes on. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, how many times has it happened where, like, Izuku has had to try and get something with One for All under control in a life or death situation? This could happen in a real villain battle, particularly since he, you know, there's all those other quirks, too, that are going to manifest at some point, and it seems like the power is growing, so, it could be like an actual villain battle, and someone's quirk pops out and he has to figure it out. So, I mean, in a way, I can kind of see where they're like, nah, he seems good to me. We're going to continue. They don't play with their training. They do not play. All right, guys, excellent episode. Cannot wait for more. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. I am going to be counting down the days, hours, minutes, and seconds to next week. Please be sure to join me then. We will watch it, figure it out, all of the above, together. Bye for now, guys.